Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Wednesday, July 27, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Chicago White Sox vs Colorado Rockies. Our team pick is Colorado Rockies for the win. Lucas Giolito will make his 18th start of the season in this one. Giolito was clobbered in his latest effort, conceding 6 runs on 9 hits in 3 innings against the Guardians, and was hit with a loss to bring his record to 6-6. The veteran right-hander is having a surprisingly bad season for his standards, and his ERA has now plummeted to 5.12, along with a 1.46 whip in 91.1 innings of work. Giolito squandered 4 runs in 5 innings in his only career meeting against the Rockies. Antonio Senzatella will get the nod for the 15th time of the season on Wednesday. Senzatella was decent in his latest effort, conceding 3 runs including 2 home runs in 5 innings against the Brewers, and was able to finish with a no decision in a game the Rockies lost. The veteran right-hander has not been able to find a groove this season and enters with a poor 4.98 ERA and a 1.78 whip, accompanied by a 3-5 record in 65 innings pitched. Senzatella has allowed 1 run in 1 career inning against the White Sox. Colorado is glad to be home for a 6-game homestand after they were dealt 3 defeats in 4 games in Milwaukee this past weekend. They are dangerous at Coors Field, where they have won 5 out of their last 6 games overall to improve to 28-23 at home. The White Sox are inconsistent and this is not an ideal matchup. The Rockies are tough to beat at Coors Field, where they are 7-3 in their last 10 games. White Sox starter Lucas Giolito is having a disaster season and can't be trusted in this park. The Tigers scored 5 against him earlier this month, and he gave up 6 in his previous start against Cleveland. His ERA has dipped to 5.12 on the season. Furthermore, the Rockies are clicking at the plate. They have scored 5 or more runs in 7 out of their last 10 home games. Rockies starter Antonio Senzatella features a 4.02 ERA at home, which is actually pretty good for Coors Field. Our total pick is over the total. Houston Astros vs Oakland Athletics. Our team is Oakland Athletics plus 1.5 runs. And here is why. Oakland has been a thorn in the side for Houston in these head-to-head matchups, and Wednesday's finale could follow that same trend if the Astros aren't careful. Christian Javier having another sensational pitching night would go a long way towards ensuring another upset doesn't happen. He was key in helping the Astros hold the New York Yankees' murderers row batting lineup to only 2 runs in a victory last Thursday. The 25-year-old starting pitcher is throwing a 3.13 ERA with a 1.06 whip and 6.5 record. The A's have clearly had more downs than ups this season, but Cole Irvin would definitely count as one of the few positives for a team with the least wins in the American League. He's throwing a 3.08 ERA with a 1.07 whip in 17 starts. Oh, and he already has a win over the Astros this season. Don't expect the 28-year-old lefty to be shaking in his boots in Wednesday's rematch. He's pitching with the most confidence he's had in his MLB career, and it's definitely showing with him on the verge of a career-best season. But will the A's bats follow? If Oakland isn't chopping wood, they'll be eating it against an Astros team that's still by and large the better baseball team. Granted, they aren't as consistent as they were in 2021 when they led the league in average run scoring, but there's still bite to their bark on offense. Only the New York Yankees and Atlanta Braves are averaging more home runs than Houston this season. Can the A's land the knockout blow in the finale? Cole Irvin had Houston's number the last time he faced them, and that game was at Minute Maid Park. And he's actually throwing better at home than he's pitching on the road, much better. Wednesday's rematch is a solid spot to throw some money on a dog to upend the Astros. Despite all of the A's struggles, Houston hasn't had an easy time in their head-to-head games with them. Oakland is a thorn in the side and a legitimately tough opponent for the Astros. Irvin has already shown the ability to limit the big hits. And he's been an absolute terror on the mound at Oakland Coliseum. He's throwing a 1.63 ERA with no home runs yielded in his home building this season. The latter stat has me leaning towards Oakland making this another nail-biter. We all know how much the Astros love their big hits. Don't sleep on the dogs here. Our total pick is under 7.5 runs. And here is why. Odds are high, 62.8%, that the total will finish under any time that Houston takes the field. The total has finished under in 6 of the last 8 games that Houston has played in Oakland and in 5 of the last 6 games overall between the Astros and Athletics. Oakland is last in team batting average and next to last in runs scored. The total has finished under more times for Houston than any other team in baseball. Oakland has seen the total finish under in 56.5% of its 99 games. San Francisco Giants vs Arizona Diamondbacks. Our team pick is San Francisco Giants for the win. And here is why. After finishing the 2021 regular season 107-55 and winning the NL West, the San Francisco Giants are third in the division this season, 16.5 games out of first. Heading into Monday, the Giants have lost 5 games in a row and are 8-14 in their last 22 games. They are currently 2.5 games out of the final wild card spot. One glaring weakness to the Giants not being as successful this season has been that they are 28th in defensive efficiency and a bullpen that is 26th with a 4.38 ERA. On offense, they are 5th scoring 4.7 runs per game and 10th with 114 home runs. The Giants are towards the bottom, however, with a .234 team beating average. The Diamondbacks have won 4 of their last 5 games. They are currently last in the NL West, but for a franchise that went 52-110 in 2021, this season has been a success so far. Arizona has been a good team for sports bettors this season when it comes to the run line. With a 55-41 record on the run line, the Diamondbacks are the 4th best team in baseball in that area, behind only the Orioles, Dodgers, and Rangers. Although the Giants haven't been great against the Diamondbacks this season, they have great value as a favorite on Wednesday. The Giants beat the Diamondbacks 13-0 when Webb faced them on July 12, and the 25-year-old right-hander has a 4-1 record and 1.38 ERA in his last 8 starts. On the other side, Golan has not fared well in the past against San Francisco, and the Diamondbacks have lost 6 of his last 9 starts, with 2 of the wins coming against the Reds and Nationals. I will back the Giants here. Our total pick is under 8 runs. And here is why. The San Francisco Giants have been doing decently well over the year, as they are currently 14th in the majors, with a .714 team ops, with 4.69 runs per game so far. Second baseman Wilmer Flores has been hitting well as he has a .757 ops with 13 home runs and 51 RBI thus far. However, he is struggling in his previous 7 games as he is 4 for 25 with a RBI, 4 runs scored, and a 2-4 walk-to-strikeout ratio. Zach Golan has been doing very well this season when diving into his baseball saving page, as he is in the 77th percentile in chase rate. He has a lot of control as he has a 6.8 walk percentage this year. Golan throws 6 different pitches with his heater thrown 49% of the time. He has faced the Giants once this season as he did not factor into the decision as he went 6.2 innings and gave up 2 runs on 4 hits with a hit by pitch, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. These 2 young starting pitchers have done well so far, as Logan Webb is 21 with a 3.16 ERA in 9 road starts, while Zach Golan is 30 with a 3.36 ERA in 10 home starts up to this point. Looking at the pitching numbers throughout the month of July, these pitchers have done well as the Giants are 13th in the sport with a 3.86 team ERA, while the Diamondbacks are 15th with a 3.87 ERA so far this month. The under has hit in 5 of the previous 6 Wednesday games for the Giants, while it also hit in 5 of the last 6 Diamondbacks games, so go with the UNDER and NBSP to hit here.